So I'm thinking something, and it's something I haven't thought about my whole life. That's a long while. I'm 47 now, so it is quite a while. And what I'm thinking about is social care. The social care in society for people who are disabled in some way or poor, or there's some issue that affects their lives negatively. Myself, I've had an injury some years ago. I don't know the details, but it's possibly 5 years ago. So I've had a medical condition as a result, partial disablement and brain injury. And so my life has become extraordinarily difficult. And I'm feeling sorry for myself and complaining and very sad about what I've lost in life. I'm thinking now though that as much as I feel sorry for myself, I realize how much luckier I am than so many people around the world. I'm guessing literally millions of people. I'm realizing that if I was in Cambodia or Botswana or Chile or so many places around the world where the social care is so much less developed, the medical care very limited. If I was in Botswana or Venezuela, I wouldn't have the resources I have living in England. So life is incredibly tough for me. But how much tougher would it be if I was in Venezuela or Thailand or somewhere? When we think of many places around the world, we think of sun and sand and wonderful lifestyles. We don't think of the vital need for social care. We don't think of the adversity you can face in life when you will need support from the state. And these places have lost the sunshine, but they don't have the social care that we have in England, for example. In my situation, I realize I'm benefiting so much from the support around me. And I never thought about this before. I was the same thinking about these other places around the world and seeing only sun and sand. But reality doesn't care about what you think. Reality does what it's going to do. So for all the faults in England, we're doing fantastically well here, especially in social care, medical care. This is what I never understood before, why so many people were fighting to get into England. Illegal immigration. I never paid much attention to it, but I understand now why people work so hard to get here. Because we've developed lots of little things in so many ways to make life worth living. We're very fortunate here for all the men that work so hard to get us to this level of comfort and support. It's good to realize what you have living in England. If you lived in so many other places around the world, life could be so arduous. So keep that in mind. If you get a parking ticket or I don't know, some silly little thing in your life, try and keep in mind what you have living in England, not in Tanzania or Lebanon or Paraguay. Living in these places, you would know what you have and you know what you didn't have. There's a reason why illegal immigration is so prominent. I do understand now, I would say. I have more thinking to do, but I think I understand a lot more now.